What's going on, guys? This is Backward Noise, episode 376, and we are joined by Kyle,
Hi.
myself, and all of our other favorite people. Why is no one else? Okay, alright. I guess that says a lot about our favorite
I am
people.
all of your favorite people.
All my favorite people are Kyle.
I agree.
And the answer to that is yes.
Oh, to the text?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. It just explains so much.
Okay, yeah. Which, great first topic of the I could have just not said that out loud yet. But I'm unable to focus on multiple things. I'm like, it's just kind of like, all right. So we're just starting about talking about us. It's like you dangle something shiny in front of me. I'm like, what's
Ooh, piece of candy.
Is it a piece of candy? Oh, what's that? Is it for me? Who's it for? Can I have it? So today's question of the week, this week's question of the, you're gonna work on the wording still. Is what is your favorite all-time board game? So Kyle, if you need a moment to think, I
think
have
we
mine.
this in Secret Hitler.
Mine's also Secret Hitler. Yeah.
But I have never actually played the board game version of it.
Oh, so like when we eventually all get a friend hangout, I have the physical copy of it.
So does Kayla. I got it for her.
Yeah. So one of those two scenarios will fall upon you, and you will get to play. Yeah. So yeah.
Aside from that, probably Risk.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, other than the Secret Hitler, Risk is a good shout, too.
You know, I'd only played Risk once, but I won.
Oh, so you're undefeated Risk champion is what I'm hearing.
Correct. Yeah, I have a 100% win rate.
I actually really like offshoots of games like Secret Hitler, so, like, basically anything that's, like, werewolf offshoots, I probably really like, because there's a game called Avalon that I really, really like as well. It's a little...
I mean Town of Salem.
Yeah, it's basically Town of Salem.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like Werewolf Town of Salem. It's pretty much the same game.
I mean Mafia.
Yeah, Mafia. It's, again, it's like, yeah, these are all the same. I almost said Mafia, too, as well. And I'm like, yeah, Mafia. It's like the same, like the hidden role games, basically. And yeah, I just enjoy that genre, I think. I don't think I've actually ever played Werewolf, though. Like, I've played...
I don't even know what it is.
I'm not 100% sure either. I've played Mafia. I've played Town of Salem, of course. Which I have not played Town of Salem in years. I wonder... It's still around, I bet, but, like... I wonder what it's like. Like, would I like it still? Or did I play that when I was, like, 16... and 17 and be like, this is fun because people are playing it. It's hard to know sometimes. You know? It's like, did I actually enjoy this? Or is it because I played it with people? People, Kyle. People.
It's like lying to people, Tony. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe what is this? So it's like they should have, like, you know how they do, like, those silly, like, quizzes, like, what is your favorite this tell about you?
Yep.
Yeah, like for board games. If deception board games are your favorite type of board game, what does it say about you? It's like, I think you just...
Probably a serial killer.
Yeah, you're probably just a hidden serial killer. And I will admit live on stream that, dude, gluten-free chocolate checks, amazing, and I destroy that every time, so you could call me a serial killer. So, just saying. I'll admit to it. I've killed a box of chocolate checks before, gluten-free chocolate checks, you know? It was delicious. Imagine someone just being like, yes, actually, here's where all the bodies are. Oh, man. Yeah, because I'm like, if your favorite game is Monopoly, though, I feel like that says the most about you. Like, I don't know if those people exist. But, like, if your favorite game is Monopoly, Kyle, you know, it's like, what does that say? It's like, you just like ruining your friendships, I guess. Like, or, I don't know. Because I've never, like, Kyle, have you ever played a game Monopoly and where no one was at least a little salty leaving it? Like, I don't think you can. You know? But who knows? Monopoly is definitely, feel like someone's gonna come in and be like, my favorite game is Monopoly. And I'll be like, I am so sorry. I think I just, instinctually called you out
something
exclusively.
greedy, something. Yep.
Yeah. Like, maybe... It'd be fun to actually... You know what? I wonder sometimes it's like, if they could do, like... Alright, this... If this is your favorite board game, this is what you do for a living, probably. So it's like, if your favorite game is Monopoly, are you, like, a real estate... like, air quotes expert? You know what I mean? Like, do you just sell real estate all day? You know? I don't know.
I think you just roll some dice and are forced, by rule, are forced into buying every property, right? You land on.
Monopoly, like, it's so weird because there's
we never played with that rule, but
yeah, I've never played. I just so many rules that I feel like I've never played with, and when you meet a new group of people and play Monopoly, you're like, whoa, what? That's a rule? Yeah. Like, so one rule that I don't know why we always played with it that not everyone plays with is like, so you know when you land on like pay taxes or something.
Yep.
We always used to put that money in the middle. That if you landed on free parking, you get the money in the middle.
Well, yeah, free parking gets the money in the middle, but taxes don't go there.
I don't actually. Like, I think I might have
like
said the wrong thing. Like if something on like a chance card or something says pay $10, you put in the middle. Yeah,
correct. Was it, but landing on properties that goes to the person. Otherwise, why the fuck would you do it?
Yeah, because I think like there's a thing that like in like the actual rules apparently that like if you can't buy the property, it goes to auction.
Yes.
And I'm like,
that's because you're supposed to buy every property that you land on, and then if you run out of money, then it goes to auction.
Yeah. Which is like, yeah, never did that.
We just didn't.
Yeah.
Right? We just said if you land on it, you land on it. If you want to buy it, sure. Do you want to buy it? No? Okay, then pass. Next person's turn. We didn't do the auction thing either.
Yeah, because it's just like, all right, do you want it?
Mind you, it'd make games go so much faster, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be a 5-day endeavor. It'd probably just be a 3-day endeavor, you know?
Yep.
Because I've literally... So, during, like, Superstorm Sandy, I played games of Monopoly with, like, Jacob and other friends in person that we just left the board overnight and then came back the next day. Because it's like, well, that's what we have to do now. It's like we didn't finish it, and it's 8 p.m., so it's pitch black out. We can't see. There's no electricity. All right, see you guys tomorrow when the sun rises. It's like, it's funny, like, to think, though, that that's probably how, like, social interactions were, like, at a certain part of human history. It's like, oh, man. The big shiny thing in the sky is going down. I gotta go back to my cave. See you guys tomorrow.
Wait. Yeah?
Yeah. Because if not... big scary monster would eat me.
Good, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You never see it coming.
Yeah, it's like yeah, so that's life in the prehistoric age, I guess. I don't know. Do you ever wonder, like, so you know how like they had the movies and stuff where a caveman gets dropped into like modern day society, and then like reasonably like acclimates like super fast. You know what I mean? Like they might do like one or two quirky things, but then they're like, oh no, I'm just a normal person. Look at this suit I'm wearing. Like I think they did that in like George of the Jungle too. Like well, he didn't like acclimate, but like he's like, I am wearing a suit now.
George of the Jungle, watch out for that tree.
Smack.
Every time.
Yeah. That was really good. I don't know like how good of a movie it was because I watched it when I was younger, but man, did I love the movie. I loved other Tarzan so much.
Yep.
Because like for a really long time, I couldn't like when I was younger. I was like very little probably, and I'm like, oh, so he's not Tarzan. No, but he's got the long hair, right? Yeah. He lives in a jungle like Tarzan. Yeah. He swings from vines and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's Tarzan. Well,
something monkeys.
Yeah.
Not the Jungle Book. Yeah, not that one.
Okay. So it's like he stopped talking to a bear. No, rules out Jungle Book. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then it's like that's Tarzan. Well, his name's George. Now his name's Tarzan. I've seen this movie before. It's like is this a live action Tarzan?
God.
Yeah, don't want them to make a live action Tarzan.
They did. Is that?
Did they? Oh, put that away. Oh no, I kind of wanted to see who Tarzan was. Oh my god, The Legend of Tarzan in 2016. Why did I not remember this?
This is not even that old. That's 5 years ago. Not even that old.
It's not. I don't... Who is Tarzan? I don't know if I recognize them off the bat. Let's see. Who's playing... I don't... Oh, Alexander Skarsgård? Okay, I've heard of his name before. Alexander Skarsgård? I think I've heard of the name before, but, not, any time recently. Margot Robbie was Jane? Okay.
Of course she was.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's this era of movie, right? Samuel L. Jackson was in the movie.
Why is he not wearing pants?
Is he not wearing pants?
I IMDb the movie, and it's a top billed cast, Alexander Skarsgård, and he's not wearing pants. He's in like a tux.
Oh.
No pants.
But he is not wearing pants. Huh. Oh, then. Huh?
Big Little Lies.
He's gonna
True
be
Blood.
in the next Godzilla versus Kong.
Godzilla, yeah, apparently.
Like I've heard this name before, but I honestly didn't know what his face looked like or anything.
Yep, lots of things I've never heard of.
Yeah, definitely.
Zoolander 2. He's in Zoolander 2.
Oh, there's he's probably right there. I'm scrolling through a lot of these, and I honestly am not familiar with I know The Giver, but I didn't know they made a Giver movie.
I know the book.
Yeah, like I read the book, but
Even I read that book.
yeah, it's like you kind of like he was the boyfriend in Lady Gaga's Paparazzi music video.
Yeah, but he was also an original Zoolander.
Oh. So he was a character in both, huh?
Different character.
Oh, was he a really different character?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's funny. But that's,
not a goddamn clue who this guy is. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, he has two different characters. Meekus and Adam, was it? Okay. Yeah, it's one of those names where I've heard movie buffs speak about him, but never would have heard the name before if, someone didn't just say it. Yeah, there you go. There's a live-action Tarzan. Never saw it. Never gonna see it. It was technically... Was it, like, ahead of the curve with the live-action ones, I guess, though?
Eh.
But, like, is that a thing you want to be ahead on the curve of? Like, it got... Okay, so it got... Okay. 6.2 out of 10 on IMDb and 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not what you would call stellar. Wait, this movie isn't like a retelling of Tarzan? So, like, the quick little synopsis on Google says, it's been nearly a decade since Tarzan, also known as John Clayton III, left Africa to live in Victorian England with his wife Jane. Danger looks on the horizon as Leon Rom, a treacherous envoy for King Leopold, devises a scheme that lures the couple to the Congo. Rom plans to capture Tarzan and deliver him to an old enemy in exchange for diamonds. When Jane becomes a pawn in his devious plot, Tarzan must return to the jungle to save the woman he loves. What about his monkey family? You remember the elephant? There was an elephant.
I think the origin story has been done to death, so they wanted to do a follow-up one because it'd be more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't blame them.
I can't blame them. But would you watch that, Kyle? Have you watched it? Okay, yeah. I feel like that answers that question
it was coming
too.
out and I just didn't.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, because it's like, I didn't know it was coming out. And even if I did, I wouldn't have. There aren't many movies that, like, honestly come out, and I'm like, I need to go and see this. The Marvel movies are pretty much, like, the only ones that I've done that with. And Godzilla.
Oh.
Very excited. I've told you, like, before in the podcast and stuff, that I loved Godzilla.
I used to go to a lot of movies, actually. Like with Jordan, even. I go with Jordan, or I go with, like, friendos, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of movies, but, like, I can't remember which movies I've seen in theaters. Unless, like, the movie was said out loud, you know what I mean? Like, I saw Deadpool. I saw both Deadpools in theaters.
I saw Deadpool 2 on a plane.
Oh. Well, that sounds nice. Do you like Deadpool?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, have we talked about Deadpool before? We probably have, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I love Deadpool. It's my favorite air quotes superhero movies, because it's like it's very, like, it has its, like, tropes and stuff that it still plays into on purpose, but, like, yeah, I chuckle, I laugh at it, it's fun, it means I like it. Good movie. I wish that at the end of, like, the current, like, Marvel universe, it's just Deadpool coming in and murking everyone.
The one from the Wolverine movie, right? That his mouth's sewn shut, but it's also still Ryan Reynolds.
No. It's like, alright, Deadpool, what's Deadpool most famous for? Like, his wonderful, witty phrases. We're just gonna tie that mouth shut. What?
No. 2 swords. That's what he had. Yep.
He had 2 swords, and that's what he's most famous for. What? Okay, he does. What about, like, the suit? He doesn't have to have a suit. We can't see Ryan Reynolds without the suit. You tied his mouth shut. We need to see more Ryan Reynolds. You think we paid him for his acting ability? We paid him for those abs. Look at those. If you put a suit on, you don't see them.
Ain't not heard.
Oh, man. That is one of the few times, though, right, that, like, I feel like in movies or, like, throughout time, like, they really, like, made another one and fixed it. Like, actually, like, and gave the same actor, like, a real redemption.
Did they make a joke about it, too, in the actual Deadpool movie? Okay, yeah.
They, I think at least in the after credits of the second Deadpool movie, because you saw the second one, right?
I honestly don't remember it, too.
Okay.
Like, I was on the plane.
Okay.
You know.
But do you care if I, like, say an after credits scene? I don't.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
He goes around killing various things, and or saving various things, and he actually kills the Deadpool from the X-Men movie.
Nice.
He just shoots him and like says hi to Wolverine, and I think Hugh Jackman actually like voiced a line and like said hello back or something. But he also kills Ryan Reynolds, who's looking at a Green Lantern script.
Good.
Yeah, he just shoots him in the back of the head, and you just see Green Lantern on the page and the blood and this, I
remember them specifically making fun of the Green Lantern suit. Oh god. Don't let it be green and animated.
Like, yeah. I very much like it. In the second movie, I like too. They had, and okay, so a little bit of snafu in recording just happened, but yeah. So just basically like that, the character Domino was in the Deadpool movies, or the Deadpool movie, and Deadpool was basically like, luck isn't a superpower, and it sure isn't cinematic, and it's the coolest fucking action scene you've ever seen in your entire life. But how many hours do you say Ludwig has left?
20.
20? Oh. He was so close, wasn't he? He had 16 left, Kyle.
Yeah.
He was so close to freedom. How, like, insane would it be, though? Like, and I don't wish this upon Ludwig, because I think he would love to get off stream soon.
Long stream.
Yeah. Like, that, like, everyone who hasn't subbed drops, like, 100. And it's like suddenly he's back up to a week again.
he would put more restrictions on.
Yeah, he'd be like, no, guys, no. And do you know how's Mizkif's reverse one going?
I think he had 6 days left yesterday.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look and see because I man, it's like, do you think Ludwig is like looking at him like, you dick? He's at 5 days left now.
Yeah. Because he has a finite ending, right?
Yeah. Yeah. A reverse subathon. 20 seconds lost per sub.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I would do a subathon where there's a week counter, but like every sub loses a day and a half.
You're doing it all for like 5 subs.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I was looking for about 5, guys. Come on. Yeah. So.
But I'd want you to go on for it.
It's just like, Kyle's like, no, I actually refuse to.
How do I take away subs?
Yeah, Kyle's like, I'm gonna not do that. What is he playing? Mario Madness Reverse Subathon. It's like a cat. Is there a cat Mario?
Not that I know of.
Who the hell is this?
Looks like a Mario game.
Yeah, but that's a cat, right?
Yep.
Was there a cat Mario? Oh, it's a Toad? Was Toad the cat? Is that what that was?
Yes.
Cat Toad?
I don't like this.
What is this? Okay. Gonna put this one away for now. But yeah, no, that's funny. At the very least. Oh man. Oh, we were talking about Marvel movies last summer in here because I'm like, why do I have a link for the complex feels of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 link? Took me a second. Great. Again, movies were fun. But okay.
Yeah, apparently it's Toad in the cat outfit.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway, yeah. No,
the internet's come up with weirder things, but I put it away. It no longer exists, so it can no longer hurt me, you know?
Switch to box.
Oh, so box is box. So the box was
pretty pog.
Yeah.
His cat and dog are named Mom and Dad.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh.
God damn it.
That's really cute. It's like, Mom, Dad! And they just like, yeah? The puppy just runs up, like, aw, hey, Dad.
Yeah, the Doge.
I was gonna say, Dad is the dog, probably, right? I don't know why, I just pictured Dad being the dog and Mom being the cat. Flom is playing Tarkov. Good for you, Flom. Boy, do we love ourselves a Flom. By that, boy, do I love myself a Flom. I don't know. Have you ever really watched Flom, Kyle?
A little bit.
Okay.
Not a lot. Not in a long time either.
I like Flom.
And he lost the game to Jordan, so like, I had to stop watching him after that.
Did he actually? I don't know if I do that. One of my favorite factoids, and I have the recording on my laptop somewhere of the clip. I once won a 1v3 on Dust 2, where Steel was one of the three.
Yep.
One of the proudest moments of my life. Because it's like, that's Steel. Like, I by Power Steel? Hell yeah. Obviously, it was a few
I'm
years
pretty sure he's
after.
100 Thieves, right?
Well, I meant like, yeah, you know what he's... Yeah, is he on 100 Thieves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Hiko.
Okay, because I don't know why I struggle to, like, remember who's on what
He'll play Skilljoy
teams. CLG Red versus Dignitas. Is CLG Red, because I remember CLG Red and Counter-Strike was all female team.
Correct.
Is it all female team in Valorant as well?
Yes.
Okay. I wonder if it's the same players.
The female tournament. No, because Miss Harvey's not on it.
Oh.
She was casting yesterday.
I was just saying, Miss Harvey was a legend.
Yeah. I actually pretty sure I talked about it. I said, like, oh, it's good if you're going to try and make a women's league mean anything.
Yeah.
Because it can't on its own merits, because it's not a men's only league.
Yeah.
Are perfectly allowed into any professional League of Legends.
I actually remember seeing a video about it was like whatever the Russian equivalent of like their like League of Legends league is.
Yeah.
Or like the CIS region, I should say, probably. And they had an all-female team join for a little bit. And then they lost like 37 games in a row before, or like actually I think it was like 80 or something crazy, and before they kicked them out of the league for not being competitive.
Yeah,
and they didn't win once. They legitimately lost, I think, like whatever the 80 games in a row were.
Yep.
And it's sort of like, because to bring it back to like this is a very murky waters, to bring it back to like basketball, like this always, I think, like it, like, because people always mention, because the NBA theoretically, yeah, but the NBA theoretically doesn't disallow like women players, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're just trying to say that women aren't good enough, okay?
And like because like for me at least, I've always like said that I think that people like and I think you could compare this to League of Legends and stuff too. And I know that there have been iterations of it as well, where like I think like the first thing we'll probably see is like a woman player on a team, like say it's a 5-person lineup.
Yep.
4 men, one lady. You know what I mean?
That's how you start.
And I think once that team has success and all 5 players are showing that, like, you know, like they're very competitive, then more people will get shots otherwhere. You know what I mean?
It's just a gap at the top end. I don't know if it's commitment or for what it is. It may. I'm trying to like leave out the sexist parts of it.
Yeah, no, like I appreciate the tact you're having right now, and I'm very, very proud of you.
I get the just built differently part.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but yeah, there are literally none. There has been one, someone who identified as female in League of Legends North American Pro League. But they stopped after a month because toxic community is toxic. That was also a woman who had a
they transitioned is what you're saying, right? Yeah. So that do you know Katie and ACS? Or I think they might have moved over to Valorant. They were on like Flom's teams and stuff, and they identify as female. But they are transitioning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
so I'm like, I don't know if it's built different but everyone even.
Yeah, because it is weird. Like I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why or anything. Like,
as far as esports are concerned, I don't see why women can't. With physical sports, it's obvious, right? We just literally are physically built differently.
Yeah, again, NBA.
My ass personally.
Oh,
that's different though. I'm talking about like top end of the ship.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just cannot compete at that physical level. That's different though.
Yeah, because like if you think like this picture, like the max end of like height, right? For one example, like the tallest dude ever was like well into the 8 foot, and I don't know what the tallest woman ever was. You know, like actually, let's look it up.
I think you want to roll more off of
7'7", but like but also like if you took it way
going
to
with
the
tallest
extreme.
ever is going it's kind of anyway.
Yeah.
Besides the point, esports is not that. There's no reason to split the leagues, assuming both sides put up equivalent equipment. I think it would just be embarrassing for the league to be able to do that, like Valorant is right now. I get Rise trying to get past all the sexism bullshit that they've been falsely accused of. By the way, proved in court. No matter how much Reddit tried to fuck him over.
God damn it,
I called it as soon as I saw it too. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, don't even know what it's about, but I definitely know that Ryan ain't fucking themselves over, getting themselves into seconds bullshit.
Yeah, because I'm like, I would be surprised if like, it was true. Like maybe you never know the inner workings of a place.
Right, they're just like one of the most progressive in general, anyway.
Yeah, I've never known them to
having like female as like their public faces and stuff like that. Like they're very forward about that.
Yeah.
It's just, yes, the two guys that own it are men because they made the game.
Yeah. They might have created
it. Yeah.
And they were smart and they kept their shares forever.
Correct. They have champions named after them. Rise and Tryndamere.
See?
But yeah, I think a female esports league is silly at its core. I get wanting female representation, but there should be no reason to split it up.
Yeah, I guess.
And unless they're absolutely willing to concede that the only reason that they're not in the real league is because they're not good enough. That's literally what they're conceding to. As soon as females want their own league, that's what it is.
That is a fair point. To be completely honest, just because. Because the WNBA is like the most prominent like female sports league that I can think of off the top of my head. I keep going to comparisons there.
Sure.
That like in order for the WNBA to exist, it's they sort of have to be like, yes, this isn't like as good of competition. There's the physical differences. Yeah. Right? So exactly, like there are, like you said,
apples and oranges.
Yeah, very different, like scientific and biological reasons why that happens too. Just like, like but you would think in esports, like some of that carries over. You would think, right? Because I wonder. I actually would love to see like some sort of study done on like reaction time. Like maybe take like. I guess it'd be hard, but like.
I doubt it would be enough to matter.
That's what I'm curious to see, like the results of it at the very least, because I'm trying to think of like what aspects of like your game lead you to being top in the world at like that you could sort of just like do your best umbrella like
and I think
certain
if you
skills.
Were to do a reaction time test, you couldn't use current professionals.
No.
It would have to be like a random,
yes.
an actual random test.
Yeah,
because you train that, right? You can train reaction time.
Like legitimately, I picture them legitimately being like we took 1,000 people off the streets of this city, this city, and then they're like, all right, they somehow test their reaction time, and then they compile the results.
Because your environment can have a lot to do with it.
Yeah, so that's why you do it from like very different places too. You like in the most like.
I still think it would be so little of a difference that it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I would love to see the results, but I would assume you'd be correct. Yeah, I wonder, like I wish that like I knew more, like obviously because I guess it's not as prevalent, but I wish I had along the way become like more friends with like say like female CS:GO players or like any esports players, you know what I mean?
It's your own fault, Tony.
Yeah, it's true.
Sexist while playing in ESEA.
It's true. Well, people also don't want to be your friend at the same time as well. You know what I mean? But different story for a different time. So like I could ask them to like what do they think like the difference is, like why does this happen? You know what I mean?
Women just want babies.
The boomer answer.
Someone's got to say it.
Because I also wonder if it's like you mentioned like commitment before.
Yeah.
And I wonder, and without being toxic to esports, if more men are just willing to throw their life into like a video game.
That's what I'm saying. That's absolutely what I'm saying.
Yeah, that like
by commitment. 100%.
Yeah, by commitment, it's like no, they're just more willing to throw their entire like.
Yeah, they're willing to spend 18 hours a day sitting in front of that computer playing this game, training, practicing, learning, playing, getting better,
and having zero social interaction skills.
Correct.
Yeah. There are trade-offs. Hey, Amos Harvey is back on the commentary desk. Or, like, you know what I mean. It's like a Zoom call, probably. Yeah, I think so.
Who?
I
thought that was the last game for today. I didn't think it was a...
I saw, it was, like, there was another one up. I don't remember if it was, like, CLG versus... I don't remember the other name, unfortunately. I think there might be one more. I might be wrong about that. This could be post-commentary. I don't have the sound on, so... it could honestly just be, like, the post-show, where they're just, like, talking over the games.
Rematch? What? But CLG Red just won, right?
I actually, by the time I tuned in, that match was over.
Oh, they just won.
Okay.
she's talking about CLG Red playing again, so I'm very confused.
Okay.
Against Maroon Raccoons. We just played.
Did both of them just play?
Dignitas just played.
Oh, okay.
I thought. I guess they're just doing like more lower brackets tonight. I don't remember. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you could tell me there is some sort of Valorant happening on my screen versus not, I'd rather it happen.
That's why I'm watching it.
Yeah, sure. That's why we're both looking at it right now, waiting for them to cue into the game. I'm actually really curious. I want to look it up. CLG Red Valorant
Versus Maroon Raccoons.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to see who's on the CLG Red Valorant team.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to see if it's any of the old CLG
players,
Red CS players. Hey, Benita's on it. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Benita was on, I think, CLG Red CS team, probably for like a very long run.
Who was I watching? One of the pro players. I was watching them coach. One of the pro players, but yeah, you know what I mean. One of the guys coach one of the women's teams, and it was just it was unbearable to watch.
From what perspective was it?
Gameplay.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like, it just was not. You'd think. I don't know what I'm expecting. I don't know what I expected. I don't know what I expect. I hold them to the same standards, and maybe I shouldn't.
Okay, here it is.
You know what I mean?
Benita's the only name I recognize out of those 5, so I'm not
like
sad.
when watching Mark's game yesterday. I knew what I was expecting. It was silvers, right? I just I expect like a radiant level. You know what I mean?
That you're so used to turning in, that, yeah.
Yeah.
To like, you said Kyle, you probably like would watch like high level players, right? So.
But yeah, I only ever watch Eco and Shroud play. It was nutty.
I'm so happy for Hiko, by the way.
Yep.
I couldn't be. I don't think there's a player, like an esports player, that I'm happier that is at a top level in Valorant than Hiko. Because I think we've had this discussion before.
Well in there, like not just like barely hanging in. You know what I mean? Like he's like clutch as fuck.
Arguably one of the best players in the league. I think we might have had this conversation before, but like, I'm just so happy for him. Like, because he was VCS, and for anyone who, I don't remember if we said this on stream or not, but he was the NACS guy before NACS was good. Yeah. Like, he was like the only good North American CSGO player. Well, him and Brax were, but then Brax, got banned. So then it left Hiko as pretty much the only good player. Like, Skadoodle was still floating around, and, that's why, like, at one point, dude, there is an alternate history, Kyle, where Skadoodle and Hiko actually went to Europe and, like, made, like, a Europe super team. I forget with who else. But, like, how crazy would that have been in, like, 2000, like, what would that have been, like, 15?
That would have been great, like, pre-CLG.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah.
Been crazy, because it was before, like,
Pre-Cloud9 Skadoodle? Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah,
Cloud9 Skadoodle was so fire, man.
I love that Skadoodle, because, like, he played like he was Kenny S. Like, in his brain.
He was so nutty.
So, in his brain, like, I think something was clicking that, like, he was like, I'm as good as Kenny S.
I'm just better than everyone. Yeah.
And then I think eventually that changed. Yeah. Because when he won the major with C9, that definitely was not how his brain was working. His most memorable plays from that major were actually with rifles.
Yeah. He used to be nuts with the rifles, too.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember watching his stream all the time, and, like, the guy was in fucking Spain. Like, yeah, I don't know. You see, like, global matches, and he's dropping, like, fucking 30, 40. He doesn't give a shit. Like, they got aimbots, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's just still gonna kill.
Like, he's just still killing them.
Mm-hmm.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I'm seeing what you're saying Like the attackers have 2 duelists, but the defenders actually only have 1 duelist.
Especially, North America is the only region that uses 2 duelists.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I had no idea, to be honest.
It's just generally, and as I thought it would be bad, it's just generally bad because you're losing out on utility, right? Sure, have a Reyna or have a Phoenix or have a Jet, even though I think Jet is the greediest champion you can ever pick, because she doesn't really do fuck all for the team, right?
I was gonna say, I think Jet is like the champion you play if you're just playing for kills.
If you're just nuts though, like 10s, sure, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like there are certain people that they pick.
Baby Bay, sure. Like those people are fucking insane, and they can do that.
Like I don't know if he still is, but Wardell. Like Wardell was one of the first people to like pick up Jet. Is he washed already?
Yeah, he's.
But like he was one of the first people I noticed like in the pro scene to pick up like Jet and Op combo, and like he really like. I think he was one of the first people to like really make that like the thing that people were like, oh, if you're an Opper, you're probably playing Jet.
Yeah. Or just entering.
Yeah.
And just be Baby Bay and just frag everybody.
Exactly.
My commitment to the team is getting 3 kills.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's like I got 3 kills. You guys need 2, and you know
it was literally every round he would get 2. That's how he played the game. Win or lose a round, he didn't care for shit. He was killing 2 people of the enemy team every round. So stupid. Like that's just winning usually, right? Or at least it should be. Like that's fine in that scenario. But like realistically, you want someone who has flashes or on Haven 3 site map, right?
yeah, you need on Haven.
Breach is actually common pick there for attacking side.
See, like I want to see Breach in pro because like I feel like every Breach I've ever played with isn't
pretty
great.
Sure. Steel plays it.
See, that makes sense. I feel like that would be like, like it makes sense stylistically.
Oh, and they make Scoodle plays it too. Scoodle plays Breach.
Oh.
On Haven.
Yeah, does Scoodle op in this game, or does he rifle typically?
No, he rifles.
Rifles, okay.
Yeah, but he'll play Breach on a bunch of maps. I don't think it's just Haven, but yeah. I don't know. I think he's just good, right? 3 flashes is 3 fucking flashes,
Yeah.
What is it? 3 flashes and a molly?
For Breach?
What is it? Oh no, sorry.
Breach gets like stunning up stuff basically, right?
Yeah, it's
like
3 flashes. The damage through the wall.
Yeah. And like he has the thing that like makes like if you're standing on a certain part of the ground, it like kicks you up.
Yeah. The CC. Or whatever the fuck it is.
I don't remember which key.
I call it crowd control.
Yeah.
I don't remember what crowd.
I don't remember which key is which. I know that I think the one he gets default is the flash, right?
I think so. If it's not, it needs to be.
Yeah, if it really should be because his arm is a flashbang, guys. Yeah. Riot, please.
Burrito. Yeah, I'd like to see more teams with either. I actually like it being Omen, like Omen, Sova, Killjoy. I like this actual team out of CLG Red right now.
Yeah,
that's perfect for me.
I enjoy it
for this map.
Man, Icebox though is definitely still my least favorite map.
Yeah. but this is the team. That's the 5-man stack you want for Icebox. Because you need the Sage if you're ever gonna go B. Wall that off. Wall if you plan. Just good.
It's very good.
And this fucking Reaver Vandal skin that I want. That everybody else has. And some people get to see it in the shop 2 days in a row. I still haven't seen it yet. It's been a couple months.
They just don't want you to be happy.
I just want to give Riot money and they won't let me.
They won't take your money. Someone take his money.
Take my money.
Now I probably want to play Valorant later again. At one point last night, I got sick of playing Valorant, like the last game.
I noticed.
Yeah. Then I just
noticed,
I couldn't use a rifle anymore because I'm like I just can't care.
I bought the Odin and I'm like, Tony's giving up.
Yep. I just sometimes it's just like, all right, I've played too many games. I can't. If it was a competitive, I would have forced myself. But it's unrated, right? So
every game is competitive, Tony.
It's not though. I don't. My rank isn't at risk if I don't play well. You know what I mean?
The MMR is.
Yeah, but. I don't know.
Wow.
Like it just makes the games harder, right? With my MMR. Because it's like. Ooh. New players, unfortunately, like they're playing with me, have to play at my MMR. A lot of the times it feels like.
Oh.
So.
That's how it works.
Do you say that's how it works or not how it works?
That's kind of how it works,
okay. Yeah. Like, I think it evens out a little bit, but like...
Barely. It definitely is on your side of it. Yeah. So they had posted the math at one point.
Okay.
And if they're not using the league thing, then I don't know what the fuck they're doing with their lives.
You think, like, since they already have a formula...
Correct.
You would just keep using the formula.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
But man, I have been really liking Valorant again lately. Like, I am having fun with it. It's actually really nice to see, like, for lack of a better term, good buys in Valorant games. Because it's like, 5 sheriffs? Oh, that looks so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I know they're ecoing, but it's like, all 5 of them? Yeah, beautiful. That's what I want to see, personally. Is CLG Red one of the better female teams? Because, like, I would hope...
Well, they're in the lower bracket.
Oh, so, true. I guess that's true. Well, because, like, they're, like, a brand that I'm aware of, so, like, I already, like, if I... Before this game, if you... Oh,
awful.
Okay.
Sorry. That whole exchange.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah.
That's something that would happen in one of our games.
That's what I mean.
Nah. They didn't check the cubby.
And even then, she whiffed.
Yeah.
You got 2 people looking at you for
a good bit. Yeah.
How many bullets missed? They didn't even hit her. At full health, right? Yeah. They didn't even hit her. I don't know what to say.
What is this other team called? They called Moon Raccoons?
Something about raccoons, yeah.
Because, like, people in Twitch chat are just saying, like, Moon Raccoons.
Yeah, Moon Raccoons. Moon Raccoons black.
I just like the name Moon Raccoons. Like, that's... I picture, like, a little raccoon on the moon with, like, a little spacesuit on, you know?
No.
It's adorable.
The chat was full of the raccoon symbol. Or emoji.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, Kyle. I like CLG Red, but, like, a moon raccoon?
That's just brand loyalty. Okay, don't let that fool you.
Look how... Picturing a moon raccoon is one of the cutest things I think I've ever seen in my entire life. I do enjoy when people are like, what's your rank? Wood. Is wood actually a rank in any game, or is this just a meme? I'm pretty sure it's a meme, right?
Purely a meme.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what can be lower than bronze?
A non-metal.
Right, like, hey, iron is lower than bronze. And they're like, no, it's still wood. Still wood.
Alright, so, if I have it right, League of Legends goes bronze?
Nope.
No. Iron, bronze? Yep. Iron, bronze. Is silver after that?
Yep.
Silver, gold?
Yep.
Plat?
Yep.
Ooh. So that, and then...
Keep going.
That's where. See, this is where. Try to remember the differences between. Is Diamond in?
Yep.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. Yeah, that's what. Because I know it changes.
Sure.
It's here is where it changes from Valorant. I think, right? So is Challenger?
Close.
Okay.
And by that I mean it's
the one after that?
Top. Yeah. It says
Okay.
Masters and then Challenger.
Masters and Challenger. Okay. You know, Kyle, I missed one, and for
Which is actually the opposite of how this does it, by the way, because you're right. There is a Challenger League in Valorant, and then you go on to Masters, which is kind of funny. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's literally what it is, right?
Yeah, Masters League is the top in this, but in League of Legends it's Challenger.
Ooh, Reyna has their all top on attacking side, it looks like.
On both sides.
Yeah, you know this. I've never seen someone like I'm sure it's still like crazy good, but alt with Reyna. Because I guess then this how you would just lightly quick fire off an op shot, I guess. But like I think you would wait for a rifle. Like at least that's what I would do. Dude, Reyna's ulting's so much fun.
Better with rifle, yeah.
Yeah.
You can like obviously you can op it. It's just slower though, so like why would you?
I feel like you're wasting it at that point, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what's something I don't see in Valorant that like you see in CS all the time? Is like
battle stages.
Oh.
Joking.
True.
Go ahead.
Like eco pushes. Do they do that in like pro?
In Valorant?
Yeah.
Not really, because the pistols are just good.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, because I also wonder though, like if you were to do an eco push, could you, since the pistols are better, like would it work, or are you just going into
throwing
an
away?
Yeah. Like I would love to see more of that.
Yeah. I think strategy needs to be more evolved. Still, especially in NA.
Yeah, that's true. Whoever was...
I mean, we had that talk about how round 2, after you win, it's just buying armor and a fucking ghost.
Yeah.
You know how stupid I said that was,
Yeah.
and you agreed. And then we watch these tournaments now, and that's not what they're doing. They're actually buying Spectres like they're supposed to be.
Yep.
Because it makes fucking sense.
Because I think it took a while for the game to catch up to like what it should be doing. Because literally every game...
I think it's
like
just stupid people.
Yeah, that's also sort of what I mean. Is because when Hank and I were playing like really early on for Valorant, we would buy like Spectre armor, and everyone questioned why we're buying Spectre armor.
Because if everyone buys Spectre armor, you win that round, and then you have a free round.
Yeah, but they're like, but
we can just get rifle next round.
Yeah, it's like, but we want to win this round.
Correct. There's a difference between. I guess it's just taking a bonus round at a different time.
Yeah.
But realistically, you want your bonus round to be
the first gun round, like their first gun round, because if you win that, you fuck them
and
get their rifles for free.
Exactly.
Because like say you're playing B on split, I get a 1v1. They have a Vandal, I have a Spectre. I win. I now have a Vandal.
Exactly.
So it's just like
way more worth it.
Yeah. But if you don't take that, it just ends up being a second pistol round. Realistically, right? Like,
and then the first one means nothing.
Yeah. So and then it's like, yeah, you get rifle round on round 3, but you might have lost the second round, you know.
Yeah.
What was that? Okay. Yeah.
The jump peak? That's a thing, by the way.
I just didn't think that was the best spot for it.
Yep. It's a thing.
Yeah. Like I think the jump peak, you know, is a fair thing to do. The
hard shot to hit, right?
So that's true.
Oh, getting chased. On the hunt I don't know what we're supposed to be talking about on the podcast. I'm just.
Oh no, I'm watching Valorant
this.
now. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, I think we're just talking about Valorant now, Kyle.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I got very distracted by Valorant, and that's what the podcast is now.
I can't tell if that's my fault or not because
I don't
was watching
remember.
it before you clicked in. So
I actually don't remember like why I started watching Valorant. I don't know. Did you mentioning it? Did I find it? I don't. I actually don't remember.
I don't remember either though.
But no, I generally do enjoy talking about Valorant. Like Valorant is a game that like I like, right? So it's yeah, it's a good fucking game, man. The only parts I don't like are parts that are like less CS like. Like I would love the movement speed to be a little faster, because like my CS brain like loses in a few scenarios because like
can't go as wide as you think you are.
Mm-hmm. Like it happens to me C long on Haven. If you like, I've stopped doing it because like I would wide peek the box back sight with a ghost and piss around, because like in my head I can just peek and then I'm right back behind the corner without like you just get a free shot off basically, right? But in Valorant, it's not Valorant, like that.
You get tagged, you're like, I'm 10 miles away. What the fuck happened?
Yeah. So it's unfortunate. Man, CLG Red though is up 7-0. Like I don't know Icebox like how many rounds you're supposed to get on like your attacking side.
Pick too. I don't recall.
Yeah, like I actually don't know. The only map that I would assume you're supposed to get more attack rounds than defense round would be Haven. Like that's the only one I would guess.
Honestly, I think it's
could still be defending
not
favorite.
Horribly relevant on this one because at least from pro matches, what they do, they don't play sites, right? Everyone plays 5v5 retake. And when you watch like 100 Thieves and and shit like that, everyone just plays retake. Give up whatever site they're going to, and they just go back in. So it doesn't really matter who's attacking, who's defending.
It's just it's a team fight.
It's just flipping it. Yeah.
It's like, no, this is a retake server now, guys.
Yeah.
And it's up to whether we're better at retaking or you're better at defending the retake.
If they wanted to defend, then they can defend.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what I mean? They can just choose not to.
And they're up 8-0, right? So.
Yeah. If you finish any half 8-4, you're in a good spot. But, anything over that gets kind of scary.
Where they would have to win. The Moon Raccoons would have to win out here, basically, to make it like a close game.
Yeah.
And
they're getting that Opping Reyna that you're talking about. Who I'm pretty sure also ulted.
Yeah.
Didn't she? Yeah.
I think so. That's why I'm like, ooh, yep, okay. Maybe that's why I never see it.
Because if you don't hit it, you're fucked. Whereas Jet can just dash either way.
Yeah. Because it suddenly is now like, wait,
Yeah. So,
ooh, Moon Raccoon's looking to get their first round on the board. As I say that, it went from a 3v5 to a 2v3.
Yeah, they're just kind of walking into their own nothingness.
2v2,
here.
1v2.
Oof.
Oh, Moon Raccoon's getting round!
The wide peak.
Moon Raccoons! Moon Raccoons! Look, they're called Moon Raccoons. How can...
Mr.
Oh, they actually...
Mr. Diana.
Oh, Mr. Diana.
Mr. Lori. Mr. Flowerful.
Oh. Adorable. I just like Mr. Flowerful as a...
Yeah.
Mr. Diana. Mr. Flowerful, I got a question. What's 2 + 2 equal? I hate that my name is Flowerful. I I don't want to like say their names or anything, but did you ever have like a teacher where you're like, that can't be a real name?
It's no.
No. Okay.
Oh, wait, the hot one, the hot sub.
Did she have like a like a last name that you're like, what? That's
Miss Box.
oh well. Ooh.
Very convenient.
Yeah, it's like you might have got
It's
applications
just
mixed
the
up.
last name. It's almost impossible to dox off that.
Yeah. Mine is a little bit more like I don't know how many of this last name there are, so I'm not gonna say it on stream.
In your entire state? Come on.
Maybe. Like honestly, like if my last name was Dox, you'd find me very fast. We're the only family. And maybe I'm giving a little too much information.
How are you? Because I'm gonna Google you right now.
Yeah, we were not aware. Any of that name you see are related to me in some capacity.
Oh, there's someone my country.
Yeah, probably.
The Rozik's yeah. Whereas
You bastard! It's okay.
Totally didn't finish saying it. It's
no,
fine.
there's you forgot the whole Stenovich,
Really?
Steinberg part.
Ends in OV. Yep.
Yeah.
And ski.
And ski.
Both Polish and Russian.
Yeah, but I almost
I literally just started reading. I'm like, yeah, it was Scrabble.
yeah, I feel like if you were to
I actually came up with your full name too off of it immediately.
Oh, if you Google my last name,
Yeah.
my work photo is one of the first photos.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, you just
didn't do it on stream.
Doesn't look like you. I don't know.
No, I was very tired during that photo. It was taken at.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant
Okay.
the first picture is a little girl.
Oh.
Yeah. Does look like you done it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, but I know of these people.
Yeah. Fair. You cannot find me even if you Google my full name.
Can you not?
It's not me.
Oh.
You can get my Twitter, which I don't use. Cool. But it won't have a picture of me, and neither does the internet.
Oh.
My brothers will be there. My grandmother's there, but she's dead. And,
just by your last name, or?
No, even my full name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what you said. Why is one of them about Phantom Lord?
See?
Oh.
I also ran away to Mexico.
8 years ago, you commented on a Phantom Lord.
Oh, free leak stuff. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking funny, actually.
Yeah, I was like, wait, why does it say Phantom Lord in your name? Like, that sounds backwards. I don't know.
For free leak stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Back before there was a whole controversy. And, by controversy, I mean, like, him just stealing whatever money and running away to Mexico.
Yeah, look at that. It's, you're right. Don't see any of you. Do see a picture of a dog, which I'm very happy about.
I don't even think it's my dog.
Oh, I see two dogs.
I can double check.
I don't think it is. That's not the dog that I know, at least.
One of them is.
Oh.
On the beach?
Yep, okay. That's I only saw the,
He's just wet, that's all.
The, other, smaller...
Oh, the smaller one.
Lighter. That's not your dog.
Is not my dog.
I
don't even know why it's on this.
Yeah. But is that? Oh, I guess yeah. If
It's little Fifi.
she's wet, that makes sense.
She's wet. She's in the water.
Yeah. Aw. Are you sure you're not the Wolfman? That's like that. Is that not you? Are you sure?
Who?
There's like when you Google your name, there's a picture of like it looks like a very older edition from a movie of the Wolfman or whatever.
Oh,
or,
that. Yeah, that's definitely me.
That's you. Found you.
If you click on that, though, you do see my uncle in the middle.
Oh. There you go. Yeah, but you're right.
Still not me.
You don't have like a huge
Yeah, first one's Twitter, then there's my brother, a newspaper, I have no idea why, my grandmother, my aunt, another newspaper, I don't know why. I think that's maybe my brother playing ball or a team my brother was on playing ball. No idea. That's my brother. That's my high school,
but not you.
not people I associate with anymore.
Yeah.
Still not me. My brother's dog. I don't know what that's about. I don't know who those people are. Yeah. I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, a lot of my
So yeah, it's no.
I've never heard of this website before.
What?
One of the ones where I googled my name. But apparently I'm on there multiple times.
You are literally the first picture to show up.
For me, I am not the first. Oh, now I am. I am. Huh. Well, yeah. Look at that. Yep. Yeah, but
journalist. It's
yeah,
okay.
I was going to say, like, my name's kind of out there.
It's your Instagram. I don't know what that news group.
Yeah, that's my job.
Is that yours? Okay, yeah. And then the other one, and then
the one website that lists my name and then says like Muckrack. That's the one I've never heard of before, but it has a compilation of work I've done. And I'm very confused what it is.
Your LinkedIn.
Yeah, that has not been updated in a long. I think I actually have 2.
Nice.
And neither has been updated in years. Yeah, because according to this, I'm still in college.
Yeah, only doxy, it's fine.
Yeah. You know, yeah, it is interesting.
Raconteurs. Yep.
That's me.
That's you.
That's me, alright. Well, because, like, I sort of know that, like, with the streaming thing, eventually, like, if someone wants to know, like, my real name and stuff, they're gonna find it, you know?
I don't think it'd be that terribly hard to find.
It wouldn't be.
Which, even.
Yeah. Like, so that's why I'm not, like... I'm not, like, the type of person that would, like, scrub the entire internet of, like, my likeness, but I prefer
like
to
me.
stream... Yeah, fair. We have a few friends who do stuff like that. But I also, am not... I'm more comfortable streaming without a webcam.
Be a VTuber! You have the computer now, you can do it. You could do it!
No one has mentioned it, so I have been dodging
you have the power! Oh my god. I completely forgot. The computer knew you, Tony. You can do it. You can do it. Getting babies out to help you.
I've actually been thinking about it.
Oh my god. I'm excited for this. Big community donation goal of whatever 1,000 points, and I'll give the 100,000 points right now for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I'll just let you know when it is. And maybe I'll ask that like you wait like 2 or 3 days in, maybe, just so, like, other people...
I think it also limits how much I can give daily.
Yeah, so, like, that's what I just want... So, like, because, like, part of the big thing is to bring people in for a little bit, to want you to do it.
Yeah. And don't just scam Reese into it.
I'm so sorry, Reese. All of us just, like, immediately piled on, and we're like, alright, we're giving every channel point.
I watched solidly that month.
I
Every day he streamed, I was there.
I frequent Reese's streams, so I gave the channel points that I already had, because I didn't want to drown him with, remember, the hydrate. Because I am tempted sometimes, if someone has a hydrate thing and I have a lot of channel points, I'm like, I could just like do like 50 of these and like
they make them so cheap. Dumbasses.
The one thing that I have been thinking about, and it wouldn't happen for a very, very long time, but like if the stream ever like gets bigger, I definitely have to up the quack things. But
maybe 10,000 points instead.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because like right now I still think it's at the perfect amount for like our size, you know what I mean?
For us.
Yeah. So that's not anything that would happen maybe ever. Realistically, but it's just like as like a FYI, if that ever happens, I like say like even if like the stream got to like I don't know, like slightly bigger, it would be hard to be like, all right, the stream is just me quacking now. I can only quack the entire stream. It's over for me, guys. I don't have time to do anything else. But I do need to talk to our good friend Baby Zell about that, because it's the closest thing that I think I'm comfortable with to like a webcam, you know what I mean? And I think that like, because like I prefer streaming without a webcam, but I think you do see a.
You have one though, right?
No, I actually don't have a webcam, which I will need to probably get for that as well. Because like I legitimately do not own a webcam. The closest thing that I own to a webcam was a built-in webcam on my old laptop.
Yeah.
So that would be something I would have to get for that.
That's also the only one that I have.
Yeah, because it's like I don't video.
People don't need to see me.
It's like, yeah, I prefer, like you don't need to see me. It's okay. But what I was gonna say is that I think there is like a real. It's harder to get noticed without a webcam, I think.
Correct.
And as much as...
Because it's harder to, like, get personable with the person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. So that's why, like... And hello, my friend Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hello. I've invited myself.
Oh, welcome. I was going to say, Nick, you're always welcome, so...
Hello,
I know this is your podcast, but I totally invited myself.
Where did the invite come from? Oh, it's you. I just forwarded your signature. Oh, that's fine. Right now we're talking about like webcams and stuff, and like I was.
What is your feel on VTuber Tony?
Yeah, because that might happen in the near future.
VTuber Tony, it's not a thought that I've come across. I'll definitely say that.
He doesn't like it. Tony doesn't like it.
Okay.
Why is he against me on this?
I was gonna say, Kyle, this is a 1-1 vote, my friend.
Listen. I don't know. It's not something I've considered, so I'm not sure if I have an answer.
The easy answer is to just say yes. I would love to see a VTuber Tony. He doesn't have to be like VTuber fucking whatchamacallit, stereotype where everything's
Yeah. Like
where there's jiggle physics.
What if you wanted to?
Maybe.
You Mizkif read on this. You could do that.
There was a part of me, so
Listen,
like
nobody said that the hat piece can't jiggle.
That's true. There was a part of me that I ever did that. Would want A troll
Do
one.
you have a toggle for them?
That's funny.
You need like a
Actually,
second model. I
Listen,
think,
if
to be able to toggle
you
back
were a
and forth, yeah.
slime, nobody says that you can't jiggle.
sure. But like I
No
would
one said you had
really,
to be human.
and I'm kind of giving away the joke ahead of time, but like I would really want to make a fake one that was just like over the top stereotypical anime girl. It'd be like, this is it, and then it'd be like, no, but it's actually this one, and then like the one I'm gonna use.
Just have both.
Yeah, it's like for a certain amount of channel points, I will switch.
Alright. Real hot take, because it's almost April Fool's.
Ooh. Oh,
For
it's so
April Fool's
close.
Day,
I don't know if...
You take.
I don't think you can build it.
I don't think
the
I
way
can
it
Does
is.
Reese have a model? Reese has a
Does.
model.
Yeah.
You take Reese's model for April Fool's Day.
Hi, I am Reese. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to you, sweet baby Zell, on about this eventually. Because like, first of all, I don't have any of the
Software.
software yet. So it would be, I think, impossible for me to do it by April Fools.
I imagine you could jank it, but yeah, probably.
Well, because I don't own a webcam.
Ooh, I mean, Best Buy's around the corner.
I'm not going to go to the store and buy a webcam.
Aw, Tony.
Amazon has Prime shipping.
You don't want to go outside.
No,
yeah, Amazon
no.
has Prime.
It does have Prime.
You know, you just PayPal me the money, and I'll just use my Prime.
There you go. Oh man.
You'll get it here. Let's see. You get it by Monday. Tuesday latest.
Poggers.
Pog. But yeah, like it is a thought, because like I talked about, like I'm not super duper comfortable like streaming my face.
I totally get that.
Yeah. Because also I'm like very self-deprecating here, of course. But I'm like, if I stream my face, it's not a selling point. It's
Tony, you're beautiful.
Thank you, Kyle. I very much appreciate that. But like to me, it's like, yeah, no, it's like I think a VTuber model would probably be more of like a selling point to people than like me. Because it would literally, because it's sort of like, I think a bunch of like bigger Twitch streamers has done it, but it's sort of like the idea that I want is like kind of like the Pokimane one, where it's just when days where she doesn't want to stream her face, she just uses it.
When it goes into,
And
goes into anime mode.
Yeah, and that would be every stream for me.
correct.
Suppose you could.
Yeah.
Watch with the hey guys, it's Saikuna.
Yeah.
Tony. Bye. Tony.
It's Coney 2012.
There is
It's HydroxideAnt.
HydroxideAnt. There is a part of me though that like thinks like, because so I other people have done this before, but I always joked like in the past, like I would do like a face reveal at 1 million YouTube subscribers, which never, not gonna happen. Million years. But there's a part of me that's like, what if I set like a more realistic Twitch goal or something, for it? That would force me to do it, because I think that's the only way I would ever do it. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to think about that.
200 subs.
Yeah, something like that. Something where like, even though I'm not the most comfortable with it, it would be very beneficial for me to do it. Because it's like, 200 Twitch subs, okay? Yeah, let's do it at 200 Twitch subs.
That's enough for Tim to quit his job.
Yeah, so it's like, if we have that, okay.
You think I pulled that number out of nowhere, Tony?
That's
Tim the Tap Man.
I was just fair.
His Best Buy job, yep.
Fair. I mean, like, that is about probably that range, right? Because, yeah.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
No, I have to do the math on that, but because like assuming they're all tier 1.
Then on donations.
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, that'd be a good place to make it, like. But that's where you make the choice to commit, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that that'll be an investment to getting more.
Hmm.
And for him, it was Best Buy, so he's not making.
So it
anyway.
wasn't. It's not like he's leaving a 6-figure job
Uh-huh.
to pursue this other thing.
Like for it to be worth quitting my job, it would cost.
It would have to be like
What 1,200 subs?
Yeah. So like for me, like
Something like that, you know what I mean?
for like even though like I don't make the most at my job, it would have to be like a decent amount still. Yeah. But also the thrill of possibly doing that would be really cool. Like
The thrill of the hunt.
Yeah. We're very much, and like, we'll say it again, and say it a million times in the future, a million times in the past, we're like beyond proud of our friend Ferric. Ferric very much
Absolutely
could, I think, make that his thing. I don't know if like he's 100% like decided, because he has at least like 100 concurrent viewers at all times.
Yeah.
And it's getting closer to 200 now. And you know, so I think that like he's right in that boat where, you know, that like realistically,
I think he gets that regardless of what he's playing too.
Mm.
Which is actually the
thing,
to be.
yeah, because he's done non Wizard 101 streams and still gotten a good amount of people watching.
Yeah,
which means they're watching for him.
Exactly.
It's
Which
what
means
you
that
need.
if he was to jump on a hype fucking game as soon as it came out,
Mm-hmm.
and he wasn't shit,
Yeah, I think that's
the fuck knows what
right.
happens, right?
Yeah, it's right in that wheelhouse.
Yep. That's even what I'll do when a new game comes out if it looks interesting to me. I don't always just watch who's popular because I get bored of them real quick because they're dumb and bad.
Yeah.
So I will literally scroll through, and it's pages and pages of Twitch until I find someone who's fucking good at it.
There you go.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. CLG is Sova, Omen, Jet, Sage, and Cypher. I mean, yeah, I think Jet on this map's really good. Also, I always like having Cypher on Haven.
Cypher's good on this map. Once again, this Scoot always plays Breach on this map too.
Breach works. And then Killjoy, Jet, Omen, Sova, Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I think both are just they're solid teams.
Nah, I hate the double duelist.
I
could be a Cypher. That could be a Breach.
So sort of what I mean is from like a pug perspective. Like that would be fine. Not you're all right. Like in a competitive.
Yeah, NA's still behind in that though. Like EU and whatever doesn't do this, but NA's still behind.
Yeah, NA's always going to be behind.
Small brains.
Yeah.
Very little wrinkles.
Yeah, we smooth, Kyle. Wow, okay. That's crazy.
What?
4 out of 5 on CLG are armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Is armor making a comeback?
Maybe.
Or is it just like them?
Maybe they just don't want to eat that head dink from
Yeah, that's true.
the ghosts.
Because
right?
but none of them picked up a ghost. So like I would think that like I don't know. Because I used to love picking... Well, I mean, like, they just destroyed C-Long, so I guess, you know. But,
they also had fucking 3 people there, 4
Yeah.
people there. They rotated off.
And I don't know how serious he was, but at one point, like, Ares, had asked me about doing, like, Valorant tournaments and stuff with him. And I'm like, do I dare dip my toes into another like actual competitive scene? I don't know.
Don't do it.
We'll have to see. Because like playing a tournament is different than joining a league. Like I probably would play a tournament because it's like, yeah, I think it'd be fun to just to play, because I want to see what it's like. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I don't know what it's like yet.
I have that same pistol.
Oh, I think I'm a little behind you, maybe, because I haven't. No one's inspecting a pistol yet.
Oh, the glitch.
Oh, okay,
classic?
I see it. Yeah, I
Phoenix?
was a few. I think I'm like 5 seconds behind you, honestly.
Oh, I'm at like 115.
I'm at one. I'm 10 seconds behind him. I was at 125 when you said 115.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, that'll do it. I'm like, oh, there's not a pistol on the screen. Just they're looking at the scoreboard, Kyle. How do you know? Oh man.
Damn, son. Fuck. Double popping off. But you can't say that had anything to do with being Jet. She didn't do any Jet shit.
That was just aiming.
Shot. So that could have.
It could have been anyone.
It's their only duelist, but still could have been anyone.
I think on a map like this, though, like I do like Jet on. I generally think it's really. I don't know, because Jet, like, it's such a different, like, thing, like you were saying before. It is sort of like a playstyle intuitive thing.
It's a super greedy pick, if you're good enough to do it. I mean,
and it's just because, like, at least for me, Steve and I were actually talking about this the other day, like, I think yesterday. Jet is, like, a counter pick to, like, a lot of the characters I play. Because, like, Jet, it's hard to, like, beat Jet as, like, Cypher and, like, Killjoy to me. Because, like, Cypher, like, say you're setting up on defense side, Cypher has a lot of problems with dealing with Jet's utility if Jet's coming in on site. Because, like, Steve and I were actually talking, it's like, what could you, like, possibly place, like, Cypher traps, like, up higher or something in case Jet jumps, but it's, like, it's hard to justify...
A lot of noise if she jumps, though.
Yeah.
Your hope is that she dash right through it and just get fucked.
Yeah. You gotta hope that, like, she's alone, maybe. But, like, when Jet's coming into sight and there's, like, 3...
Yeah.
If it was just 3 other heroes or whatever, like, you might win that. You might be able to run it if they all run through, like, a smoke or something, but with... Like, I often find myself, like, locking on to the first target I see. You know?
Yeah.
And then, like... I see 3 more, and I'm like, alright, well, I can only justify shooting at this one for, like, a second, and then I have to switch. So if I don't get the kill, it's over.
Yep.
Ooh. Nice Marshall kill. I mean, like, they were on the orb, but, like, probably shouldn't have been on the orb.
Okay. Sorry. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. It was, like, at the very beginning of the round.
I was watching the next shot.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, yep, I just saw the next shot. Yeah. Where there wasn't a kill.
I have that knife. That knife is
it's hard to justify not getting Valorant skins now, because I'm very interested in doing so.
No, it's pretty easy to justify not getting them. They are very expensive.
I know, but, like... But I don't know, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, if I play this, I realistically...
Tony has a gambling addiction to gun skins.
Yeah.
Changed my mind.
You don't?
I don't blame you.
Nick, your mind needs no changing because it's true.
Change my mind, Tony. Change my mind.
I don't want to because it's true. Oh, the Sage just running away?
Better.
What does the Sage do other than that?
Wait for it.
Oh my god.
Knew he ulted there, ran
all the way
to catch him.
That Sage is huge brain, Kyle.
Oh, that was funny.
Huge brain.
All the way around just to catch him out of the ulti. Could have been a breach. Bad champion. Only 2 flashes. XD. Oof. That's not an option to miss. I'm also not the biggest fan of how, like, every wall in this game is fucking penable.
You mean it's made of paper?
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't like paper walls, Kyle? It's
I
made
don't
of
like
paper
it.
mache.
You know, like, fuck Japan? They
Wait.
gave me anime and I love them forever for it, but Jesus Christ.
Wait, why don't you
Paper
like
walls,
paper
bro.
mache walls? Like,
Yeah.
they're perfect. Also, I realize CLG Red is playing with 2 people that I don't think are actually officially on CLG Red. Because when I looked at their site before, there was only 3 players confirmed on it, and the one player does have a COL tag, so I wonder if it's complexity or something.
Played with yesterday.
Did all 5 have a CLG tag yesterday?
I don't recall. I thought they all did.
And one of them doesn't have a tag at all, so I'm wondering if, like, these people are filling in for them, or they just haven't made a 5-person roster yet.
Lyman.
Yeah, see, the person who was diffusing has a COL tag.
Yeah.
I know I'm, like, behind for you, but... Ooh, you don't have to keep peeking.
Counter logic. Duh. Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, COL. Oh, he's a CLL.
Okay. I think, friendos, though, I am going to call the podcast here, because I think I don't know. I'm really wanting to play like a game like Valorant now. I'm like salivating to play. So thank you, Kyle, for the pickle weasels in chat. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Nick and Kyle, for being on, and we will catch you guys next time. Pickle Weasel. Peace.
Pickle Weasel.